オランピアソワレ
What's good, everybody? Mid-Morning Soul back at it again with another playthrough part to Olympia Soiree. And folks, yeah, let's just jump right in before it kicks me out. But yeah, folks,
待っていた
yeah. So I've been, I didn't just, but today, it's Friday, I've been off of work, but I also wanted to say that I got my booster for my C19 vaccine series, and ooh, yeah, I do not miss having this stiff, inflamed injection site. And also, yeah, I got my flu shot too, so hope I'm doing alright. But yeah, for the most part, I was pre-medicated and hydrated. So tip out there for those of y'all that are going to get your vaccines if you haven't already or whatever, to kind of preempt the chance of fever if, God forbid, it happened to you. Definitely want to be well hydrated and just pop a Tylenol or ibuprofen, Advil, Motrin, whatever you use, store brand, doesn't matter. But yeah, y'all, kind of late. I meant to do this a little earlier, but yeah, I was out in the store and that's what kind of took up my time. So I hope I'm not going to be yawning all throughout this chapter. But yeah, just a little update with me personally. And then also, y'all, tomorrow. But by the time y'all see this, I think this will be Monday's video. So tomorrow I got to pull for the my Otome giveaway. I'm almost through with all the prizes being distributed out. So yeah, that's fun times too. And yeah, y'all, let's get on into this new chapter, which is a fucking mouthful if I ever saw it. Toki Jikutan ne. Alright, let's just jump right into it. No recap, because I didn't talk your ears off about my little Fauci ouchie. So you ready to get to the next chapter? Get to the getting? I hope so. So let us proceed, shall we? We shall. What I heard yesterday is still bothering me. Maybe I can ask Akaza and Kuroba about it before I head to Yomi. I'm not going to run in the corridor today, because if I do, my red-haired daddy will be mad. Good day, Mr. Director. Do you have a moment? Okay. He sounds like he's in a bad mood. Maybe I came in, or maybe I came at the wrong time. Wow, good ears. Okay, bionic woman. Like, you sound muffled, but I didn't think he was, like, in a bad mood. What is it, guys? I froze the moment I stepped inside. The mood in the air... Oh, God. Yawning. The mood in the air and both their expressions were very grave. I'm sorry. Should I come back later? Oh, should I come back later?
大歓迎だよ。何かよ。また楽しいことを思いついたのか?
Sweetheart, I doubt y'all look like y'all want to hear it if I did, but I don't think I do. I shook my head slightly. I actually heard something odd at the manor, so I was hoping I could discuss it with you two.
屋敷で事件でも起きたのですか?
I don't think But late last night, a messenger came to Doma. I heard him say that someone would rather die than be painted in black. Okay, that's definitely not a good thing. Ah, Kuroba. I know that's like a diss of the century. Oh, this time it was definitely my fault. I could immediately tell the mood went from bad to worse. Oh my gosh! Sorry, I had never seen these two like this before.
クローバー、俺は用事を思い出した。ちょっと出てくる。
Okay. Huh? Of course you leave me in here with my man of the hour right now. I must have said something wrong.
赤座のやつ優しいな。俺に気を使った。
What do you mean? Akaza's sudden departure and Kuroba's warm smile weren't connecting.
せっかく訪ねてきてくれたんだ。この黒羽先生が分かりやすく説明しよう。
Okay. I felt I had gotten myself into trouble, but I wasn't in a position to politely decline. He took a blank piece of paper from the top of Akaza's desk. Toki Jikutan. Oh god, I hope I said that right. Well, we get to practice if I didn't. Toki Jikutan. Toki Jikutan. Okay, I'm saying it. A medicine used to treat Haku that proves effective 50% of the time it's administered. Yeah, that's kind of like a crap shot. Oh, excuse me. So is my yawning. But, yeah. Would you take a medicine? I know it's a deadly disease and all, y'all, but ask yourself this. Would you take a medicine that is only proven to work half the time? Or would you just not bother? Or, you know, hey, 50% is better than 0. You know. I personally would, but that's just me. In my nature, in my line of work.
白の治療法はずっと研究されてて、最も使用率が高いのはこのトキジクタンって薬。これだと治癒率は5割くらいかな。
Yeah, but fun fact, I don't think here in America, I don't think the Food and Drug Administration would approve a medicine like that. They would be like, yo, no, it's gotta be a bit better in terms of effectiveness. And the drug has to be safe, of course. So I don't know if this drug has any like rad side effects, but I can imagine it would. So it's like a coin toss.
少し前にトキジクタンネって薬が開発されて、それだと9割近く助かる。
Much better odds. But what's wrong with it? Nah, that must be what they were talking about last night. How wonderful that such a cure was developed.
その根は俺たち国の血液をもとに生成される。
Oh my. What the fuck?
だが白が感知する代わりに高確率で皮膚や髪、時には瞳の色まで黒くなってしまう。
And of course, those wackadoos don't like the color black, so... Well, it's not a color even, it's a concept. Black is a concept, just like white is a concept. The absence of all color is black, and the culmination of all color is white. From what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I think that's what I remember.
例えばあんたならその真っ白な髪が真っ黒に染まるってこと。
Oh my.
上の奴らにとってそれは致命的だ。黒に染まるくらいなら死を選ぶなんて当然のセリフだ。奴らにとってあだしきの国は不吉の象徴だからな。
I couldn't tell if Kuroba was joking. He was smiling as usual, but that made it even more painful to hear his words. They'd rather die than have their color changed? I didn't know the black class was so despised on this island.
王の出身でも病気で色が変わってしまったと教えてくれました。
Wait, so maybe Masuhana's friend was... I needed to muster a great deal of courage to ask what was on my mind. But now that we were on this delicate subject, I should educate myself while I had the chance. Do you mind if I ask you a question? You know Masuhana from Yomi, right? She mentioned her friend's color traits changed from disease.
ユースゲのことだろ？聞いてる。
Yep.
根を使って一命を取り留めたが、美しかった金色の髪が黒に変わってしまった。
Well, there you go, talking about her hair can't be beautiful black. I mean, and also I wish we could have saw a picture of it. I see.
黒く染まると言っても、その変化の仕方はかなり個人差がある。例えば両足の皮膚が黒く変色なんて例もある。これなら一応服を脱がなきゃわからない。だがよりにもよって彼女は最も目立つ髪が変色してしまった。
I mean, it could. You know, there are hats and shawls and other devices.
両親が薬を勧めたのか、ユースゲが自分から申し出たのかは知らないけどな。一度見たけど、とても色粉なんかで隠しきれるものじゃなかった。俺が言うのもなんだけど、見事な黒髪だった。
Okay, see, there you go. See, black hair is beautiful. What the hell's wrong with you? Come on, man.
そして彼女は誰もが憧れる原式の王の札を剥奪され、誰からも疎まれる国として黄泉で暮らすことになった。そもそもなぜ地上で国を見かけないか知らないだろ。ああ、でもあんたはまだ島内をくまなく歩き回ったわけじゃないか。そこまで考えたことはなかったかな。
I braced myself, sensing I was about to hear something upsetting.
国が地上にいないのは醜い色、不気味な色と蔑まれ、居場所を失い、自分たちで黄泉に隠れたからだ。
So dumb.
だから地上のどこにも国の居住区がないんだよ。
Yeah, I kind of figured. Imagine you getting shunned. No. From birth, you get shunned into the underground society. I mean, Yomi's still beautiful, but you should have the freedom to traverse between surface and underground if that's your choosing. What do I know?
もっとも俺は捨て子で黄泉の孤児院育ちだから全部後から知った話だけど。
I couldn't help but gasp. Abandoned.
俺とヨスガはこの読み育ちだからな。まずは人を疑うようにできてる。
That's so horrible. That young boy hiding, also mentioned that he didn't have any parents. But he's a Saiyan? What's wrong with him? I'm so sorry.
そこでなぜあんたが謝る？
I didn't know what I was asking. I'm sorry for bringing it up to you.
俺は気にしてないよ。
It will though. If it hasn't now, it will sooner or later. After bowing my head to him in apology, an odd sense of irritation began to bubble up inside me. Irritation toward my lack of knowledge and irritation toward the discrimination of the black class.
こんな話は辞書にも書院の教科書にも載ってない。ほら、この前も言ったろ。国のことは誰も話したがらない。国や白に関わることはみんな知らないふりだ。いや、自分は無関係だと思い込みたいのさ。
I can't believe them. Unable to hold myself back, I blurted it out without thinking.
優しいな。
Thank you. Ah! He suddenly patted me on the head. I could feel his hand through my cap.
あんたはやっぱりこっち側の人間だな。嬉しいよ。
Our side?
知らないふりをできない側。何かを変えたくなる側。
Excuse me. Damn, y'all. I ain't getting no caffeine. I'm just gonna write this chapter out. So, apologies up front if I yawn too much.
何かを知るだろう。そうなると現状に満足できなくなってくる。満足できないと新しいものや違ったものが欲しくなる。変えたくなる。イラつけよな、いろいろと。
I gave a light nod.
人聞きの悪いセリフだけど、そうやってイラつくあんたに安心するよ。
Huh?
むしろ国の俺から話せてよかったよ。赤座はそういう意図だったんじゃないかな。だからあんたは申し訳ないなんて思わず、事実として受け止めて理解してくれ。
I'll do that.
王の公家の当主が白を発症したって話はついさっき連絡が来た。何か効果のある新薬はできてないかってね。
So that's why they were in a bad mood earlier.
俺はそんな優秀じゃないっての。
Here he goes again. His words had a hint of self-contempt. But now that I learned about what it meant to be a member of the black class, I could see why.
黒く染まるのが嫌なら旧薬であるトキ軸炭を使えばいい。運が良ければ生き続けられる。
I'd rather go with the more efficacious one, even if it meant shipping me off to Yomi.
ただし5体満足ではないかもしれないが、白は投薬が遅れれば遅れるほど末端から崩れていくからな。待っている時間が長いほど死が近づく。特に王の公家なんて自分の色が誇らしくてたまらない奴らだ。黒になんて染まったら惨めで悔しくて到底生きていられないだろう。
Did he feel hatred towards them? Towards those who oppressed the black class? Okay, hold on. Toward those who oppressed the black class? You shouldn't say that. Haku is such a scary disease. I think the first one's the bad choice. Like I said, we're gonna... Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, I think the first one's the bad choice. Yeah, let's go with it. Ah, shit! It's gonna sound like I'm reprimanding Kuroba, but you shouldn't say things like that. I couldn't just ignore what he was saying. I wasn't in a position to lecture him, but I couldn't stand seeing him frown like that.
俺は事実を述べたまでだよ。それともやはりあんたは保護者である王のドーマ殿の肩を持つのか？
That's not what I meant. But thank you for telling me so many things today. I'll be going to Yomi to check the mail now.
あ、おい。
Yes. Hey, he called you. Why you did that? People would rather die than have their color traits turn black. I don't want to blame anyone, but I hate people who think like that. I let out a deep sigh and adjusted my cap. Oh, he's coming after each other. Suddenly, Kuroba came running toward me.
さっきはごめん。嫌な思いさせた。
It's alright. You didn't make me uncomfortable, excuse me. But, you were just stating facts as you said. It's alright.
昨日の今日で我ながら最低だ。完全にあんたはとばっちりだよな。せっかく訪ねてきてくれたのに。2日続けて不愉快にさせて本当に申し訳ない。
Don't sweat it. He bowed so deeply I couldn't think of the right words to say to him.
この際だからもう少し俺の本音を聞いてくれ。黒に染まるくらいならば死を選ぶ。はっきり言えば俺はそういう命を粗末にする考え方が大嫌いなんだよ。
Fucking right.
俺はこんななりわいだし、死ぬより生きてる方が絶対にいいだろうって思う。もちろん生きてれば嫌なこと、辛いことはあるだろうけどさ、それでも命あってこそだ。だが奴らはそう考えない。そういうのがどうにもイラついて。
More than surprise, I felt joy. I was so moved I wanted to take both his hands in mine. I'm sure the children are in safe hands if that's how he sees things. As a doctor, he saw life as precious and worked every day to protect the people. Sometimes he was kind, other times he was strict.
まあ、奴らにしてみたら諸悪の根源の酷である俺に励まされたくはないと思うんだけどさ。
I gave a kind but bitter smile. I could let that last disparaging remark go. After all, I could understand his intentions now. I think it's better to be alive too. You can't do much living when you're dead.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて、 母さんのように幸せになると。あなたの魂の半身がきっと。
Yes, yes. I'm staring right at him. Now shut up. Mother. Anyway, I'm glad I learned something today. Not even my teachers, my governess, or Doma told me anything about what you taught me today. I'll try to do my own research and study what I can. But if there's anything else you wouldn't mind sharing, please let me know.
それは素晴らしい心構えだ。あんたはやっぱり外見より前向きだな。
Thanks. Excuse me. I'm always trying to stay positive, even though there are some things at the back of my mind. But I can't run at full speed if I'm not... I don't know why I can't read right now. But I can't run at full speed if I'm always looking behind me, right?
本当にあんたには驚かされる。髪の色だけでなく、そういうところも真っ白だな。
What do you mean?
明朗で自立心が強く、俺や国への偏見なんてみじんも感じさせない。少し意外だ。原式の王で暮らしているのなら、仮想の式を見下すことを教えられていてもおかしくないのに。
I told you before that I rarely ever talk to Doma, and I almost never went outside of the manor.
そう考えると、屋敷に引きこもっていたのも悪くないな。もっとも、俺が得するだけだけど。
Huh?
さっきの後ろ向きでは全力で走れないは名言だ。俺の辞書にも書き込んでおくよ。じゃあな、婿探し頑張れよ。
Kuroba, what if I already told you, or what if I told you that I already found my husband? I'm staring at him like dead square in the face. Oh well, Olympia would never. She's too much of a timid church mouse. Whatever. Huh? Oh, thank you. Good luck on finding my husband. It felt as if I had been floating gently in the air, and someone dragged me down to the ground. I can't seem to keep a hold of my emotions lately. I have to stay calm. Yep. I looked toward the door of the Kotoari and watched as his white lab coat slipped back inside. He's a good person, right? Hi, ex-boyfriend number 2, I think. Good day, Riku. Another beautiful day, isn't it?
こんにちは。息災なようで何よりです。ところで、読みで何か揉め事に巻き込まれていませんか？
Everything is fine. You really worry too much about me.
断りの赤座たちが楽観的すぎるだけです。あなたに何か起きてからでは遅いのですから。
I guess that's his way of worrying about me. I appreciate the thought, but I'm going to continue my deliveries regardless. I'll make sure to be cautious so as to not cause you any problems.
慎重の意味を正しく理解していますか？
My way of being cautious. Of course I do. I wouldn't just say it on a whim. Now, will you please let me through?
理解しているか？
突然訪ねてくるなんて何かあったのかい？
I'm not legit dad for some odd reason. I didn't have any letters to deliver, so I just stopped by to see how you were doing. Also, you shouldn't be surprised since you don't have a guard between here and the bathhouse, and you have no doorbell.
言われてみればそうだ。ここを訪ねてくる者のことなど気にしたことがなかったから。
Tsukiyomi served me a cup of Iroha flower tea with a smile on his face. Let me guess, you were making another dog just like Camellia, right? I saw a partially made wooden arm on his desk, on his work desk nearby. Yep, sorry. Even though I knew it wasn't a real arm, the sight of it was eerie. Tsukiyomi really managed to make it look so real. I don't know why I can't read today.
いや、これは人形ではなく、人の子のための義手だ。 白で失われた腕の代わりにつける。
You look pleased. Oh.
最近は良い治療薬も出てきたから、これでも昔よりは手足を失うものは減ったのだよ。元はそのために作り始めた。
I looked at the prosthetic arm again. Hearing his explanation mitigated the eeriness I felt toward it earlier. I took a sip of tea before asking him something. Some say they die rather than turn their color traits black. What are your thoughts on it, Tsukiyomi? Someone in the yellow said that recently after being infected with Haku. I heard there's a medicine called Toki Kutane. I don't know why I get... There's like a traffic jam. It's like a stop sign. I can't flow through the word completely. Toki Kutane. But apparently it also brings about the change in color.
黒の血を元に作るという薬のことか。黒に染まるくらいならば死を選ぶ。人間たちの中にはそう思う者もいるらしいね。だが思うのは自由だ。それが彼らの望みならば、僕が口出しする必要もないだろう。
Even after making prosthetics arms like what? Like that one? Excuse me.
腕を失っても生きたいと望む者がいたからだ。
I guess it just means everyone is different.
同じものばかりではつまらないだろう。
That sounds like my Switch is revving up a chainsaw. Oh my gosh, y'all. I was like going through the choices. I wish everyone chose life. That would be the better answer, so we'll go with this one. You're right, it'd be boring. Yeah. You're right, it'd be boring.
時軸弾ね。
時軸だね. He says it so flawlessly.
白の薬はそのような名前らしいが、お前はその意味を知らないだろう。
No, enlighten me, please. There's a meaning behind it. I did think it was an unusual name. A Tokyo Mushi, a Tokoyo, Tokoyo, yeah. God damn it. Don't play when you're sleepy. Don't play visual novels when you're sleepy, I swear. Everything just looks jumbled up right now. And I want to go to sleep. A Tokoyo Mushi flew by and landed on my hair.
時軸の家具の好み。古い言い伝えで不老不死の霊薬と呼ばれたものだよ。恐ろしい病に打ち勝つべしという祈りを込めてつけたのだろうね。
Toki Jiku no Kagu no Konomi. So they just smushed up, or they just took out the no Kagu no Toki Jiku. I don't know, I forgot the damn thing already. I can see why they named it that then.
美しい名だろう。だが、根というのは、皆そこにたまりよどんだ土、醜い黒のことを指すのだ。希望にすがり、輝かしい名をつけたかと思えば、おでえと意む名をつける。人間とは不可解なものだ。
What a horrible name to use for medicine.
ところで、婿探しは順調かい？
Huh? Where did that come from?
僕は心配しているのだよ。 天女島の尊い血が絶えぬように。
I haven't found the right person yet, but don't worry, I won't ever let the white bloodline disappear. I will find a good husband. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, and thank you for the tea. Josh, you bowled it out with a quickness. Ugh. Why did I run away from him like that? My shoulders slumped as I gazed at Shinimizu Spring. I haven't forgot about looking for a husband. It was true that I had put aside the search somewhat. Not to say I was tired of it or anything. Maybe I should head to the plaza. Excuse me. Tanji of the Red suddenly came to mind. I know looking for a husband is important, but delivering letters is also important. With a solid excuse, I decided to go to the Red District instead.
Oh, また足をお運びいただき、重ね重ね申し訳ありません。
There's no need to apologize. I'd just be happy if you took this letter.
それはできません。
Cranky Toad. Come on, take the letter.
昨日もお伝えしましたが、私の中であれはもう死人なのです。手紙など書くはずがないのです。
Wow, come on, don't be like that.
読みにいるのはもう息子ではない。
Yikes! Dude, you're at about a 20. Crank it down to like a 5.
これ以上あなた様のお手を煩わせたくはありません。死人からの手紙など私が破いてしまいましょう。
Well, that was stupid. You shouldn't have said that. You'd be like, yeah, I'll take it, and then, like, I'm gonna just tear this letter up. Tanji tried to take the letter from my hand. No! I won't let you have it if that's your plan. I also won't return it to your son.
ですが、オランピア様。
Maybe he wants to read it. Despite his harsh words, I could see that he was thoroughly distraught. Please take some time to think about it while I hold on to this letter.
読みません。
Well, you stupid. You should have just said, whatever, come back and I'll read it. And then I'm just going to tear it up, not read it. Regardless, I will take this back with me for now. Please excuse me. Well, there goes another day of not finding any good candidates. Why was I having such a hard time looking for a husband? Because you already found him. It was probably because of a certain person who kept coming to mind. And there I go again, wondering if we'll see a new CG anytime soon. I felt my cheeks getting hot, but it felt good against the cool breeze blowing in the sunset. Just as I held down my cap against the wind.
お姉さん、こんばんは。一人？それとも誰かと待ち合わせ？
Oh my god, Toki. Tokisada walked up to me from behind, waving as he did so. I'm just taking a walk, that's all. You know, checking to see if anything washed ashore.
結構豪華なものが拾えたりするの？僕、貝殻くらいしか見つけたことないんだけど。
Oh, you found much more than that in our route, sweetheart. I found a bottle with a letter in it right here.
手紙？それは可愛いね。あ、そういえば、王力のナグサと婚約したって本当
？Huh? Absolutely not. That's a complete lie.
やっぱりそうか。急すぎるもんね。
The blue? Those bastards! Oh wait, you mean the expression. You can't imagine how troublesome it is to hear that from everyone.
それだけみんな興味があるんだよ。お姉さんが誰をお婿さんにするか。
Isn't that fun though? Like, don't worry about who I go after. I tried my best to laugh about it.
それでね、実は僕にも婚姻の話が出ていて。
Yes, I'm aware.
僕は17歳だから、この島の男性の適齢期には少し早いんだけど、相手がお姉さんなら、オランピアならぜひにって。
Oh, Toki, you had your chance, baby. It's someone else's time to shine.
どう？ほら、ハッカショコラが好きなもの同士。
One of the dumbest reasons to get married because you both like a flavor of ice cream. By the way, I think mint chocolate chip is like overrated. I've been wanting to get like just mint ice cream, but that's so hard to find without throwing fucking chocolate into it. Tokisada?
僕と婚姻を結んで、毎日仲良くお湯に浸かってハッカショコラ食べたりしようよ。
What the fuck? Why would you eat ice cream when you get out of a hot tub? I don't know. Wait just a moment. I do like mint chocolate, but I don't think that's a good enough reason to get married. Okay, you're talking sense, Byakuya. Good shit. Based. Wait a second. Are you teasing me?
もうそんなことしないよ。ただ僕は一人流れ着いたまれびとで、この島で知り合いが多いわけではないし、女性の友達なんてお姉さんだけだし。
Oh my.
できれば同じ趣味で仲良くなれそうな人がいいなぁなんて。
There was an air of loneliness around him. Oh, you don't want to know, poor baby. His eyes seemed to say that he wasn't trying to seduce me. Rather, they were pleading to me. Oh, my little... He was my first baby. I suppose his concern is something he can't discuss with Tsukiyomi or Lord Jigen. But still, that doesn't mean... I appreciate your sharing your feelings with me, but mint chocolate is really not enough to justify marriage. And it's not as though, it's not as though we know each other very well yet.
ならまずはデートしよう。
You had your turn. It's Kuroba's turn on the Xbox. Huh?
もっと深くお互いを知るために。
No. Now hold on a second. Aren't dates supposed to happen after you get to know someone first?
違うよ。親しくなるためにするんだよ。
Ah, yes, the double-edged sword that is dating. I guess Tokisada does have a point, but really? A date? Not on his route?
はっきり言えば、俺はそういう命を粗末にする考え方が大嫌いだ。
Of all times, I'm thinking of him again. The image of him returned quite vividly to mind. I tried to shake the thought out of my head. I'm sorry, Tokisada. You're a very special friend to me, but I'll have to decline your offer.
やっぱりダメか。残念。潔く諦めます。でもからかったわけじゃないからね。
Oh, that's very amicable of you. well, not most. Some folks don't know how to quit. We'll just put it like that.
僕がこの島で知り合いが少ないのは本当だから、これからも変わらず仲良くしてください。
Damn straight, we can still be friends. He gave a deep bow. Of course, great friends who eat mint chocolate together. I'm sure we'll be friends for a very long time. What to do? Tokisada thought that rumor about me and Nagusa was real too. At this rate, it may actually become reality. I need to find someone as soon as possible.
Kiki?
Saifuku looked up at me with a concerned expression. It was probably because he saw me sighing. I should have learned more from my governess about what it means to find a husband. You know, what makes a good husband?
Kiki?
She taught me everything I know about manners and customs, but she passed away. What am I actually saying? I don't have the time to be sighing. I should just do what I can to find a good husband with what I know already. His face came to mind again. No, absolutely not. He can't be the husband that I'm looking for, or the husband I'm looking for. Maybe I can forget about him if I go to sleep. Okay, what the fuck happened? This switch is melting, y'all.
Olympia 様、お待ちください。
Okay, I don't know if y'all heard that. I don't know if that's a glitch or whatever, but y'all, I think my launches switches days are numbered. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and close out the video. Yeah, y'all, it's scaring me right now because it's sounding kind of it's like the fan is failing basically. But thank you all for joining me. Really appreciate you stopping on by. Y'all know my my voice. Sorry. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna. And I'll see you lovely lads and lassies in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care. Take it easy. And